I hope you've had a fantastic week. We've got our merits this morning. As usual, Miss Lichty will be taking us through that. And as always, we wanted to check in with everybody to find out what you've been up to. Again, thank you to everyone that's sent in examples of their learning, examples of who they're interacting with outside of school. Now that lockdown has been lifted slightly more, we're able to get out and see people in a socially distanced way. So hopefully you're out there exercising and catching up with people who you may not have seen for quite a long time. This week has seen a lot of news coverage of the Black Lives Matter movement, and it's something that's very important to us as a community here at Elaine. Our children have been looking at some of the reasons behind the movement, why there's been protesting happening in the UK, and I must say that I've just been so impressed with how they have questioned, how they've used their knowledge, but also how they've expressed it and how they've explained it. And we've got 2 children from Year 6 and Oak class as well in the Education Centre who are going to be sharing some of their learning about the movement. For us, it's been really important that we look at our values when we're considering some of the issues that have been spoken about in the media, and why it's so important that we raise the profile, not just at the moment because something's happened and was caught on camera, but in our everyday lives, how we make those changes for good, and how we use our values as our baseline for what we want our society to evolve into and to look like. And I've been really proud of our children and our staff who have handled it with a sensitivity and an importance and a profile that the issue deserves. And rather than me explain it, I'm going to leave that to our amazing pupils. Have a great weekend. Continue to send those examples of learning in. Continue to stay safe. For those of you that may be able to see a grandparent or someone from your extended family this weekend, enjoy it. Stay socially distanced where we need to. And we know also that schools have been in the news this week, and there's been an announcement on when schools will be opening to more children. And we're going to do everything we can once we get that guidance to see what we can do here at Elaine. And even if we can't have more children back in the physical building, how can we stay connected with you at home, because it's so important to us. So I think you've got your letters around some Zoom calls that are going to happen for everybody, and I think we need to be really creative about how we use the space available to us at Elaine to get people to come and see us and be connected. So stay tuned over the next few weeks. Hopefully we'll have some exciting news about how we can see each other again, because we do miss all of you. Have a great day, have a great weekend, stay safe, and I'm going to hand over now to our amazing Year 6 and Oak class. Take care, everybody.
We've been learning about racism in our classes. You may ask, what is racism? There's all different types of racism, but the one I'm going to tell you about today is systemic racism. Systemic racism is when it's embedded in the system that we have, and that's where the Black Lives Matter movement is happening right now, because people want there to be a change to racism.
Black Lives Matter. Here I've drawn a poster for you. It's based on eggs. Look at these 2 eggs. What is different? Their colour. Crack these eggs open. They're the same. The yolk is no different. These eggs are literally just the same as people. On the outside we may have a different colour, but on the inside we are all the same. No matter what you hear, what you are, we are all equal. You have a voice, use it.
Hi everyone, really excited to celebrate our Merit Awards this week. Well done to everyone who's been working hard both at home and at school. I know that we've had lots of learning happening across both places, and we're really excited to celebrate all of your achievements. Our first merit this morning goes to Millie. Well done to Millie for showing our value of excellence and the character skill of wonder in your science experiments this week. Way to go. Our next Merit Award goes to Kyron, who's been challenging himself in maths when learning how to work with numbers into the thousands and the 10,000s. Sounds really challenging. Way to go, Kyron. Our next merit award goes to our friend Mia, who's been doing some fantastic observational drawings and researching all about the illustrator Sean Tan, who's actually the illustrator of our core text, The Rules of Summer. Well done, Mia. This merit award goes to Harrison in Tanzanite, who's been asking thoughtful questions through all of our discussions this week, especially when learning about the Black Lives Matter movement. You created some fantastic discussion points for the class. Well done, Harrison. Our next merit award goes to George, who's been trying his hardest to settle back into the school routine. He's been coming into Ash class with a big smile on his face. He's worked hard to stay on green all week, and he even led the class discussion using amazing vocabulary like dystopia to describe our new book, Rules of Summer. Way to go, George. This merit is for Sophia in Diamond class. Sophia has been showing our character skill of wonder and mindset when she completed her learning all about emotions. She was able to identify her feelings and find solutions of how to improve negative emotions. What a great skill to learn, Sophia. Well done. This merit is for Crystal, who's been consistently striving for excellence in her learning this week in Sapphire. She's worked hard to explain her reasoning in maths, and she's been using words and drawings to show her working out. Now we've got a merit for Ruby in Aquamarine, who's shown thoughtful reflections during our Black Lives Matter movement session. She spoke eloquently on the subject and was able to explain her thinking to others in a very mature way. Well done, Ruby. I've got a merit here for Harry in Oak class, who's been settling back into school life so well in his first week here at Elaine. He's demonstrated a positive mindset and completed all of his learning. Well done, Harry. Here's a merit for Alfie in Onyx class. Well done, Alfie, for showing a growth mindset in his learning this week, challenging himself to use number bonds for adding and for subtracting. Fantastic work, Alfie. This merit is for our friend Teddy, who's been showing our character skill of relationships this week during his partner work. He's been sharing his opinion and asking his partner really relevant questions. Way to go, says Miss Edwards. Now I've got a merit for Jimmy in Opal class. Well done, Jimmy, for your excellent learning, trying really hard in your maths and in literacy. Great job using different numicon to show the same number. This next merit is for our friend Jamie, who's been showing the value of collaboration when working from home with his brothers to take part in a family bake-off competition. I'd love to taste some of those treats you've been making. Way to go. This merit is for Sasha in Emerald class for his mature attitude to his learning around the Black Lives Matter movement. He showed the character skill of empathy and showed real maturity in his understanding of what is happening at the moment around the world. Fantastic discussions this week, Sasha. My next merit is for Caden, who's been demonstrating the character skill of wonder whilst taking care of his caterpillars and watching them turn into butterflies. I can't wait to see what kind of butterflies you grow. Well done to all of Garnet class in Year 6 for showing the character skill of wonder in their learning, particularly in the curriculum learning journey, when discussing laws and rules that govern society. The whole class were engaged and asked some really great questions. That must be really special to be part of Garnet class with Miss Green. Well done, everyone. Way to go to Charlotte, who's been having thoughtful input during conversations on the Black Lives Matter movement. She chose to create a poster to share the message of equality and carried out her own research to learn more about the reasons behind the protests. Really well done, Charlotte. In Elm class, we say way to go to Liam for his excellence in English this week. You've shown fantastic resilience and a growth mindset. And we've got another merit for our friend Millie Jane, who's been demonstrating the character skill of wonder when researching all about Australia. Millie Jane produced a fantastic leaflet. Way to go. Thank you so much to everyone for all your fantastic work. We can't wait to celebrate more learning next week, so be sure to continue to tweet us or email your learning to your class teacher. We also can't wait to share more of our ideas and to see our friends in our class Zooms all next week. I hope you all have a wonderful week. See you soon. Bye!
Stop. I can't breathe.
Justice for George.
$20 for life.
This is wrong.
Being black is not a crime.
I can't breathe. $20 for a life.
Equality.
Respect. Protest. Civil rights.
Justice.
Anger. Grief. Discrimination.